would so proudly we I don't know the words, that's offensive. We're rolling.
Okay.
Did you get that part? In the rocket, oh, say the Star Spangled Banner. Why did you get me on this? Did you got that? You put me on that. Okay. Woo! Not where I expected to go today. We have the new stuff from Insta360 X3, Pocket 360 Action Cam, and every accessory known to mankind. Extended edition selfie stick, mic adapter, bullet time cord so you can whip the thing around and go full matrix mode, lens cap, quick reader, but the main attraction is the new X3. Look how big the screen is. It's a big screen, 5.7K 360-degree video. We have 4K flat standard action video, 72 megapixel 360-degree photo, active HDR video, invisible selfie stick. You're holding out the selfie stick. You don't see the selfie stick. It is magic. It happens almost instantaneously inside the editor. You're just like, whoa. Cool. Flow state stabilization, because nobody likes shaky cam footage when it comes to action footage. You want it to flow. 360-degree horizon lock, lovely stuff. Waterproof to 10 meters. Voice controlled. There have been some enhancements on the latest version for voice control. AI powered editing. I speak faster when I drink an iced coffee than I do with a hot coffee. I don't know why. There it is. Very robust feeling in the hand grip around the edges. Wonderful large piece of glass up above the microphone unit. You flip it around. Of course, it's a 360-degree camera. You have the same thing over on the other side. This is your brand new and big display. I will never complain about a larger display. We have a couple of buttons on the front. LED indicator light. All the doors and the edge of the unit feel like they're going to be protective against moisture, dust, and so on. Couple more buttons on the side. You can see the power button there. Look at this, okay? Ooh, look at that, with a gasket on the battery, which slides into this little pocket right here. And there's actually an SD card inserted right now in this tiny little spot right there. Satisfactory. The other little door houses your USB Type-C port to charge everything up. Man, some of the stuff you can do with these, some of the stuff with the car is ridiculous now. You know, you've got the car crazy viewpoint with the selfie stick way above the rear of it. You can create some magical images using this thing. These are the new times. Now we just shoot it all. We shoot in 360, figure out the framing later. Magical. Your Type-C to Type-A cable, a little carry pouch, protect your unit in a neoprene pouch. Let's try it out. And the nice thing about this is it's slim. It gives you scratch protection for your display, a little cutout on the side, I guess, to help you release it, or maybe to charge. You'd have to put it in, or maybe to charge. Mo's right, ladies and gentlemen. You flip your flap, you charge in the case. It's rugged to begin with the case even more so. Holy speed, Mo. 120 centimeters, 240 centimeters, 300 centimeters. Wait a sec, is this carbon? Looks like it. Oh, I like this warning prompt. Do not screw on the camera violently. Don't do it, Mo. Right there. Violently. They know you guys like you too well with the violent, like, gotta get the shot, anything for the shot. So, whoa. This has to be carbon, Kevlar, nylon. It's so light for something that long. It's a modern material of industry. That's pretty crazy. So you're just gonna slap this on. I'm not gonna screw it on violently. Whether you're on the snowboard, the wakeboard, or any other type of board, you can have more than enough reach. This is the extended edition. They have a smaller version like this one if you're doing more of the vlogging type thing. Oh yeah, not as much. How about a lens cap? Always cut away from yourself. I mean, you're a chef, aren't you? Double-sided cap, so it's gonna cover the lens on both sides. Bullet time cord. Now, Jack must have already opened this box because he claims he experimented with this feature. You wouldn't think that you'd find yourself creating shots like that. Like, that is a commitment level right there that should inspire our team around here. Just swinging your camera around your head like some sort of rodeo, that is impressive stuff. So you're holding on to this piece and swinging. So that's your kind of a max extension right there. It can create some pretty crazy effects as you whip the camera around the perimeter. Oh, wow. Oh my God. This is a weapon, dude. Coming for you, Mo. What kind of a shot is this gonna create? Bullet time is a brand new accessory. Ooh, this is tiny. Okay, let me explain this. I think I figured this out, this quick reader, because it fits so wonderfully on the camera itself. It has a Type-C, it has a micro SD and a Lightning, and it fits right here. You can even take off this door and kind of leave it connected. It's on there really solid. When you go to remove it, you pop off this door and you can take footage straight from the internal SD card, transfer it over to here. You could then pop that onto your iPhone and move that footage quickly. SD card in here, SD card in the camera, and then this is capable of interfacing with either or. They call it the Quick Reader X3 edition. Now here's another cool one, the mic adapter. Now I'm just showing off all my techniques. It's tiny. Wow. Type-C once again into the camera. Then you get what looks like a pass-through Type-C as well as analog audio input for a microphone. Could be a lav or something like that. These doors are actually quite easy to remove. You just kind of pry them off of there. And then just like that, you have an analog audio input. By the way, I didn't mention this either. You can combine selfie sticks. Check this out. The ultimate selfie stick. This is when you go to Coachella. This is me at Coachella. That's me at Coachella. Look out for me at Coachella, all right? Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm one of those guys in medieval times that like wants his food. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You don't get it to them in time, and it's death. They chop your head off. Where's my roast beef? Okay. And I have some good news for you regarding selfie sticks like this one. The invisible selfie stick is actually free if you purchase the Insta360 X3 right now through the link in the description of this video. Awesome.
The rest of it is through the app?
Yeah. I have the app set up right now, and that's showing me a preview. In this case, it looks like what ends up happening is the display on the camera gets turned off because it probably assumes that you're previewing it on the smartphone. You can see that it reverts back to the display on the camera itself, and you have a very similar layout, resolution, frame rate. I can go down to 4K and then go up to 60 frames if I wanted to do something slower. This is gesture-based, the input on the display, which is nice. This would be your sort of selfie mode. Also, you get this nice little flashing red LED staring back at you so that you know you've actually hit the record button, which is key. The other thing you can do is pull down from the top, brightness, audio, remote mode. You can go into settings here. If I pull to the left, I can actually preview the clips that I've recorded. Audio coming in, and also you get this nice little flashing red LED. So it's essentially like the application on the phone. I think most people are gonna interact with footage that they've already recorded on their phone. I like having a better view inside of the unit itself, just if you don't want to reach for your phone, if it's in a bag or something like that. Oh, the other thing we can do is just drag in from the right-hand side. Over here, you get kind of manual settings for things like your white balance, exposure, and there's even some filters on here. There's a log mode. If I go to manual, I unlock even more. Very similar setup. We can toggle between video mode, photo mode, HDR photo, interval, burst, and star lapse. Bullet time shift, loop recording. This section is called Shot Lab to very quickly, without a tremendous amount of work, really change your footage. They have some baked in, like for example, underwater snowboarding or snowboarding in space. And here you can see footage that was recorded today on a motorized scooter, but with the ceiling from inside of our studio. And this has a real surreal effect. I mean, this is obviously quite a cool look. Or I can show you the original. That's what it looked like with none. Actually, the sky was kind of beautiful on its own that day. Disco, here comes disco. It doesn't just replace like the top part of the sky, it's everything above the horizon.
The purple lights are reflected on the green grass.
That's right, Mo. I noticed that as well. The purple lights are reflected on the green grass. Look at this, you're gonna upgrade your social media video right here. People are gonna be like, how do you even do that? And they're gonna assume you did some crazy behaviors in Final Cut or whatever, After Effects or DaVinci. What are you doing these days? Okay, so, but you didn't. You took 2 seconds, generated the preview, and the software did the work, and you had the 360 video, and it's still a 360 video. With this sky, you can still go in and edit it and do whatever else, but like, there's a lot of them in here. Oh, this is the bullet time. That is a really wild example. You can't see the cable, and obviously you can't see the camera. He's kind of just standing there at that moment, but this can create some pretty wild effects. If I'm just watching this, I'm just scrolling through social media, I'm gonna have to double take that. I'm just gonna have to double take it. Wait, what's going on there? Regardless of what the setting is. Oh, this is a very high resolution photo. Yeah, 72 megapixel 360. There's Jack right there.
Yeah, you don't have to zoom in.
Well, I gotta check the megapixels as well. This is cool. As far as edits, look, I just go like that, bang. Then I go over here, bang, over here, bang. Up at the sky, bang. Back to Jack, bang. And now I'm gonna go back to my timeline here. And let's watch that quick edit. What? Sky? Let's go back to Jack. It's really that fast. You can basically watch your video and edit it in real time, and it doesn't stop at just keyframes and sort of obviously directing the person's gaze based on where you want to put it at any given time. Trim the clips, you can change the aspect ratio, you can put filters on there for colors, you can add sharpening, you can do multi-view, picture-in-picture type scenario, freeze frames, snapshots, phase filters, you can add music, you can change the speed, and that's all right inside the application, and it's very fast. You then go export that clip and you're immediately ready to upload to social media because you're already on your smartphone. Here we have a new feature called Me Mode, and you'll see no matter what the orientation, no matter where the camera goes, the person is center frame. So it's kind of like an enhanced version of a vlog or selfie camera. You're gonna be in frame. You don't have to worry that you can jump out of frame. So this new Me Mode, first of all, gonna make the selfie stick invisible. It's up to 1080p 60 frames per second. You can skip the process of reframing 360-degree footage in post. I mean, it's great to capture everything with 360, but if you know you're about to have a shot that you're gonna share quickly and you only want yourself, then this can save a lot of time. In order to achieve it, all you have to do is hold the selfie stick close to your body with the end of the selfie stick in the center of the image. The mode will record 2 files, then stitch them together to create a 180-degree video on the side where the user is. So you could use this for skiing, skateboarding. It'll also be a popular choice for vlogging. And now here's a cool feature you may not have known about. The Insta360 X3 can also behave sort of like a dash cam with loop recording. It'll continually record video, but only keep the last section up to 30 minutes. A motorcycle or something where you would typically have a dash cam, but now you have 360-degree coverage, which we were just talking about dash cams and how you're often having blind spots. Not so much on a motorcycle with the Insta360 X3. Plus, you might just have some cool footage out of it. All right, so that's pretty much everything that's new with the X3 from Insta360. It's got a new 2.29-inch touchscreen, a new half-inch sensor. It has the 72 megapixel photo mode. It has other new upgraded modes, including 4K single lens, 360 active HDR, Me mode that we talked about, 8K time lapses, and 4K 120 FPS bullet time, plus loop recording. And don't forget, if you do want to pick one of these up, be sure to use the link in the description of this video, because as of right now, you will also receive a free invisible selfie stick.